You are one step away to sell your courses in Autopilot. I am confident to say that because one of my clients, after one session with me, just sell 4 high-ticket courses in 44 hours working with me. Just putting on your bio your 400 courses is not enough to sell your offer. For content, my client have less than 100 subscribers on her email list, and at the same time she has 2K on Instagram. And so many coach or online course creator do the same mistake that I will explain to you, that avoid to sell your offer in Autopilot. I want to be very transparent. You need to have a small audience that is engaged with you to have the result that I will explain to you. So I will divide the 7 mistakes I will talk about in 3 categories. One is the online courses creation. 2 is talking about the marketing, and 3 is the launch. So let's start with online creation. It all starts with online creation, and the main issue that I see is you want to put everything on your online courses. The structure of your courses can make or break the future of the selling of these courses. You spend months to find an idea, to create the module, the template, and the bonus that you have based on the competitor, based, for example, of your knowledge, or even based on your client. And the main problem is that you want to put everything inside. And when you start to say, okay, I am ready, I will sell this offer, I love that, but nobody is buying, and you are so frustrated and you are like, this online courses is not for me, maybe I did something wrong. But the main problem is people, when they come and want to have a solution, they want to have a transformation. And the problem is, if your courses is too long, people don't see the transformation. They have so much become like, is it possible for me, time consuming, the money. And the problem is that you want to put everything because you want to make sure that the client understands everything and have the transformation. The problem that why now, especially in the age of AI, people don't want to understand, they want to have the transformation. And I did the same mistake 4 years ago when I was an emotional eating coach. My main issue was that I want to help women at this time to losing weight and see relationship with food. The problem is my transformation at this time was I want to help to do both, that to lose weight and at the same time to stop to binge eating, stop to do emotional eating. The problem is when you are in this niche, you know that you need first to heal emotional eating and after losing weight, because you know that when you have a healthy relationship, you will lose weight no matter what, because you will don't focus about the macros, the protein, and you will have like, I will eat because I will love and not because I want to compensate my emotion or something like that. If one day is going bad, I will reward myself with food. So what I will do, I did a course like how to lose weight, at the same time healing your relationship with food. The problem was I was attracting people who want to lose weight or want to have emotional eating or want to have both, and attracting people who don't understand the message and don't see that it's possible for them to do at the same time emotional eating and to losing weight. Not because I know that I cannot have this result, but because in my strategy, in my structure of my courses, it was so much information that people was confused and attract people who are very confused by my words. You need to think about this way. You need to create online courses that solve a main transformation, even if inside you have a smaller transformation. But when you create these courses, each module needs to go to the main transformation that people want. Let's give you an example. If, for example, you help people to go on Pinterest and to have visibility, if you just create a courses like how to go on Pinterest and sell, for example, and gain 2K per month is too vague. You need to be more specific. This formation, this online courses will help you to gain 2K per month using affiliate marketing. So it's very precise and at the beginning stage, so you know nothing and everything is so specific. So people who is beginner, who want to learn affiliate marketing and want to focus on Pinterest, they will buy this offer because it's very specific. It's not that just how to make money on Pinterest. It's too. The second problem that I see is you are not focused on the main problem. So I see so much coach start to create courses based on what people are saying. It means one of the clients say, oh, I love this idea, maybe you can make courses about that, or about their family and everything, and they create courses that don't solve a deep problem. They solve like something is not relate about what people really want to buy and want to make money. Let's give you an example. It can be like you are a stylist and you want to help a woman to put everything together because she don't have a sense of style and they want to be more feminine and everything. If you create like a courses like these courses will help you, for example, to know your color, just to go to everyday life. People will don't buying because it's not something so specific. It's don't call with the main problem, which is, for example, the main problem is they don't feel pretty. They feel like any clothes don't fit her. They feel like maybe she cannot put some color. Maybe she feel like that when she puts some color, she will be more bigger. But at the same time, she wants to be more feminine and she wants to feel confident and she wants to attract maybe she wants to have a promotion or she wants to attract male attraction or something like that. So you need to focus on something that is very deep and very specific, that people are waking up at 3 a.m. to find the solution. The main issue that I see is so many great courses and they don't focus on the people who are waking up at 3 a.m. to find the solution and they are ready to buy. You focus on the people that you need to convince that they are not aware of their problem, and you create courses that just based on what people are saying by your audience or by doing search marketing. So you will need to focus on that. The third problem on the construction of your courses, the structure that you create the courses, but they don't align to your framework journey. Let me give you an example. For example, you create a courses that you love because you say, oh, maybe I want to do that. Maybe you are, I don't know, let's say you are a business coach and why not you listen about manifestation and you say, oh, I will create a courses about manifestation. But in your framework, because you don't know by heart your framework, your client journey, you say, oh, I will do a course about manifestation. But in your journey, in your long-term vision, when you create courses, clients need to have a framework, especially if you want to create a long-term relationship with your client. You need to go, for example, to the phase 1 until the phase B, to the phase C, to the phase D, to have the full transformation that you have at the end. For example, if you are a business coach, at the beginning your client don't know how to make sale online or to be visible or something like that. And at the end, she wants to have a 7-figure business, but you need to know what is the state between the phase A and the phase D. And sometimes you create courses that don't align with that because you don't know the framework of your client. You don't know what is happening in their mind, in their journey to fit in your framework. And it's for that you don't have the sale that you really want and people don't buy. Or they buy, but the main issue is they don't continue with you because you are stuck with people who are like, yes, you sell me, for example, manifestation, but I don't understand you are a mindset coach. Of course, what I say in all my clients, the niche is not important because you are the niche, but the niche need to be related about what you are selling and what is your vision for your business. And it's for that you need to know the framework of your business and of your client journey. So let's talk about the second session, which is marketing and messages problem. So the first problem that I see is are so focused of external validation, and this one is so hard because you will have a problem, a term in messaging, especially if you are like here and you are taking advice from people who are not in your niche, who don't know how to grow a business, like your family, your friend, or a coach that, for example, is specialized in content strategy, and you are like, I need to create a courses, and they don't know and just ask you advice. One that I see is so much people telling me that I am so afraid to raise my price because my parents, my husband, my friend tell me it's so expensive. But is your parents, your family, is your dream client? And always the answer is no. You need to understand that in order to create your courses, in order to create a good marketing and messages, you need to focus on what your dream client wants. Your dream client will pay the just price when they know they will have the solution of their problem. People right now are buying tickets like more than 1,000 just to see their celebrity, their favorite singer, because they answer their emotional problems. They have the same messages. For example, this singer, when she has some struggles, they listen and have help them to have the solution to don't cry or something like that. You need to have that in your messages, that to say, okay, why now stop to looking for external validation and start to focus on what I want, what I know. And it's for that, for example, you need to have people coming to your world and say, okay, I have the right messages, and if you need to have help about that, just come to my Substack here, and I will have something that will help you to stop to looking for external validation. I wrote an article about that, and it's very nice. The second thing that I see is you don't address the objection in your content strategy about the time issue, the money issue, and is it possible for me? You create so much education content, solution content, storytelling content that is very nice, and you attract the people, you have the engagement, you have people telling you how amazing you are, I like this, I love this post, he's talking to me. But you have the engagement, but you don't have people running into your DM tell you, I want to work with you, or just buy your offer. And it's because you don't address the objection. And this one is very important, because the problem is when you don't address the objection, is not your course is the problem, is your marketing strategy is the problem, because you need to address the time issue. So what is means that if, for example, if they continue like this, what is happening? The time is more time consuming to do by yourself alone, or to have a quick transformation with me, and you will gain so much time. The money issue, that is it too expensive? Why is too expensive compared to what they already spend? And is possible for me? Sometimes you don't talk about that because you are so focusing to compare yourself with people who already have 7-figure business, that you don't focus on your transformation. And your people want to have your transformation. They don't already want to have a 7-figure business. Maybe they want to have just a 4-figure business. Maybe they want to just have a 5-figure business right now. But just because you don't target that, because you are thinking that your result is not enough, so you don't speak about that in your transformation. And this one can help to do, it's possible for me, it will work for me. And the last one in this part is you don't speak the same language of your dream client. This one, I struggle so much with that, and I will give you an example with my clients. It's like sometimes you want to be seen as an expert. So what you do, and this one is normal, you go to your competitor, you look at what they are doing on your marketing journey, and you mimic what they did. The problem is that you have a gap between their where they are and what you are. And sometimes, what I said before, your client, your future client, your audience want to have the same transformation with you. So you speak the same language of their audience, but your audience don't understand, and you have a miscommunication. It's why that you don't have a sale. Let me give you an example. My client was she is also, I don't know what to say wise, but it's okay. She's a nutrition consultant specialized in gun affirmation. And at the beginning, she was like doing course content about how to do that, how to recognize you have that, blah blah blah, because she see all the who on their niche is doing that. But the main issue was that she attract people telling you, "Oh, amazing car, thank you so much," blah blah blah. But she had very few sales. She was, I think, at this time she was with 2 sales per month, and it's not enough to leave her 9 to 5 because she want to leave her 9 to 5. So what is happening? I said, well, okay, let's come back to your transformation. What is your transformation that your client want? And she said, yes, but it's not. I say, yes. So let's talk about her transformation. And one transformation that she have is, even if she consults so many doctors, so many nutritionists, so many naturopaths, she don't understand why when she was eating chocolate she have some stomach issue. And after what she did, her transformation, her formula, her framework, right now she can eat chocolate whatever she wants. And it's one transformation that when she talked to the client and her, she loved she loved eating chocolate. And I say, let's create a content about how you solve your issue to eat chocolate whatever you want to, don't have any consequences. And after that, I can guarantee you, she have 4 clients. Why? Because she speaks the same language to her client. And when I say speak the same language, it's not just about to have the same word, but to have the same way to think, to really understand the deeper desire. And you will have people telling you, oh my god, I want to have that, and you will sell. And it's not a problem about her courses, it was a problem about marketing. And I really want that you understand that. So the last session is the lunch. Sometimes you launch too soon your offer. And it's not that your offer is bad, it's not your content strategy is bad, it's really you launch too soon because you don't know where is your audience. I want really to tell you is that if you have an engagement, you have a comment, and people struggle to have a link, you need to prime your offer, your audience, and you are ready to start to have a launch process that you educate and you activate, and you have storytelling and you have community content that will help you to have people launch and have a good launch and to have people buy your offer. But if you are at the stage that you struggle to have visibility, you struggle to have comments, you just have a like, but when you look at your content, people don't open your email, don't look your content, it's too soon to have a launch. Even if your product is amazing, if you don't have a engaged community, what I said before, it won't work. So what you need to do, if you are in this phase that you need to have an engaged community, you need to first of all is open a newsletter. If you want to have all the process, I will create a YouTube about that, a video about that. This one is very important to understand because sometimes you open too soon and it's for that you don't have any sale, you don't have any audience that you are like, it's not for you. No, it's just because you don't have a community. If, for example, you are around 50 to 100 people in your newsletter, I can guarantee you can start to sell your courses. But one thing that you need to understand is if you are in this phase that you have an engaged, you have a community, people are signing to your newsletter, people are asking you questions, it means that you are ready to launch your offer. So you need to prime your offer and you need to do that. If you want to have all the process, I have here something for you that it will help you to really have a strategy to have a good launch, especially right now we can prepare for the Black Friday. So for conclude this video, you need to understand that my clients with less than 2K on Instagram have 1K in one day. Why? Because she understands that she needs to avoid this mistake that I explained to you. The main problem was that I see so many coaches, they say that I am not enough, it's not for me, it's not working for me. My client love one-to-one more than courses is not pro. It's just that you don't understand what they really want. You don't understand what stage that your clients are. You don't understand what is the main problem. And this one is so important. If you love this video, don't forget to subscribe, to ask me questions, and see you on the next episode.